Why has the family of Riley Strain ordered a second autopsy? I'm going to reveal very strange and disturbing details on the discovery of Riley Strain's body. Let's find out why a second autopsy was ordered right now. All of us are wondering about this second autopsy that was performed and the new details that are coming out about the discovery of Riley Strain's body. Like, why were his jeans off? Why was his boots off? Why was his debit card found in the river embankment? All of these things are going through our head, and the possibilities of what happened before Riley Strain's death are endless. We can go on forever because I am trying to rack my brain. I am trying to think because a lot of videos I have watched are saying, yes, it is possible a lot of times for the victim to lose their shoes while they are in a river. And I'm just wondering, these were boots. These were size 15 boots. How does that just come off? And his jeans. Now, his jeans, if there was a strong current, if he got tangled up in something, maybe they were ripped off. But one of the point that, this is what I was thinking of. Let me just make this good point right here that I never thought of. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of people have to wear belts. Their pants will fall off. And Riley was tall and slender. If Riley didn't have a belt on, could his pants in the river as he was, in the current, did his pants fall off? But he was found with his boxers still on. Why wouldn't his boxers have fallen off? A lot of things just don't add up and don't make sense. But the more and more I look into this and the more videos I watch and the more crime evidence, I'm always looking at different things and looking at different angles. And I stayed up late last night watching all kinds of videos, wondering what could have happened and what could have taken his boots and pants off. And why was his debit card found on the river embankment? Was he robbed? Did something happen? I mean, I can rack my brain forever trying to figure this out. But right now, I'm gonna play a video for y'all from David Mack.
The body of Riley Strain was found submerged under a log in the Cumberland River, 8 miles downriver from where he was last seen. Strain still had on the white and black shirt he was last seen wearing, but his boots, pants, and wallet were missing. Officials say it's not uncommon for clothing to come off drowning victims in the water. The initial autopsy report says no sign of foul play, but the family has ordered a second private autopsy, saying no water in his lungs raises questions about drowning. The claim that the coroner noted a lack of water in Strain's lungs has not been publicly confirmed.
Wait. Death by drowning, but no water found in the lungs. How does that happen? Was there foul play involved? Because this case has me flipping and flopping. I'm going back and forth. At first, I really thought that maybe, just maybe, Riley had been intoxicated and had just missed a step and fallen in the river and accidentally drowned. But now that I hear this, was someone or something else involved? Did something happen? And I want to play a video right now from Professor Joe Black Morgan, because he is going to explain a couple of things to y'all.
In a drowning, you can have what's referred to as a dry drowning many times. This is where you have actually a spasm that occurs in the organs of the throat. You can prevent water from getting in, but here's the problem with this. There's other locations you look to see if there are in fact evidences of drowning with a body. And the biggest problem I have with this, Nancy, is that they have not had sufficient amount of time to do all of the testing, including toxicology, that they need to come back to. This is an incomplete investigation as far as I'm concerned.
I had never heard of a dry drowning in my life. I really haven't. I have y'all. I want y'all opinions and y'all comments down below, because I want to know if y'all have ever heard of a dry drowning. I thought that, you drown in waters found in your lungs, but in some cases it looks like maybe it could happen as a drowning, but a dry drowning. I'm just curious to know what they found in the toxicology report, because Could someone have maybe slipped something in Riley's drink, and maybe Riley thought he can swim and started taking off his boots and his pants and was going for a swim? I mean, I'm telling y'all, the possibilities are endless of what could have happened. But I just think something or someone knows something, because there were so many people around. When you watch all the surveillances about Riley Strain, which I'm not watching anymore, it's too heartbreaking. There's so many people around. Someone had to have seen something, because it just doesn't make sense. And then that's what brings me back. Did someone put something in his drink? We don't know what happened. We don't know what he could have been thinking. What was he doing? But now I'm starting to think that, why was his jeans off, but not his boxers, and the boots off? And to me, even a strong current couldn't take all of that off someone. But I don't know. You know, I don't work for the wildlife and fishery. You know, I don't know what can happen in a river. But it has me flip-flopping that maybe something else happened to him, that he didn't just fall in the river. Now, as a true crime junkie, such as I know a lot of cases, thousands and thousands of cases that I have looked into. And a lot of times we have all seen, I know about y'all, but I have seen several cases where people have tried to stage someone else's drowning. They're already murdered by the time they put them in water. And then once they do the autopsy, that's when they realize, no, they were dead before they even hit this water. So now I'm wondering, was Riley Strain dead before he was in the water? Why was he found the way he was, with no pants and no boots? But whenever, you know, someone is performing an autopsy, they're looking for some type of strong evidence to show a stab wound, a gunshot, blunt force trauma, anything that can show them something else happened besides them drowning. But it looks like the first autopsy didn't show any strong evidence that something had happened, like a stabbing or a gunshot, a blunt force trauma. They said it was accidental drowning, and it could be, I don't know. But when we hear about that, you know, no pants and no shoes and debit card found, why? What happened? So in my opinion, I think that once the toxicology report comes back, we will know more. But until then, I do think that it should keep getting investigated, because just something's not right in my heart. I feel like something's not right, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Y'all don't come at me in the comments and be like, oh my God, Anne-Marie, it was an accident. And it could have been. Last week, I really thought that it was an accident. But this week, when I saw all of this, I'm thinking to myself, did something else happen? You know, did something happen and we just don't know what happened yet, and no one's telling us? But for the sake of Riley's family, I hope they get the answers they need and find out what happened to their son, because as a mother, I would want to know everything. And if there is someone that knows something, I would hope that person would come forward and say something. But it's heartbreaking, because he was just a kid, in my opinion, because, you know, I have an 18-year-old, he was 22. But it was so sad the way that this young man did not have to pass away. This did not have to happen to him. My final thought, I know I always come to y'all with my final thought. My final thought is, I think that there should be some more investigation that should go on in the case of Riley Strain. I think that his family needs closure. And if there's anyone that knows anything, I think they should come forward. And I'm curious to know what that toxicology report says, because I really think that in order for Riley Strain's family to move on, they need to know all the details about the last moments of their son. I know it's hard. I know it's heartbreaking. But as a parent, as a mother, I know I would want to know everything that happened, because I would want the closure that I desperately need. And they just buried Riley. And like I always say, my heart goes out to the family. And I was reading his obituary, and he was basically just a ray of sunshine. He loved the color green. They describe he loved the color green because it just, green looks good on you. He loved everybody. He loved life. And I just hope that his family, especially his mother, just remembers all the good times they had together. And she remembers how much her son made her smile and how happy he was with her. And like she describes, I mean, they were best friends. They were actually best friends, which I'm best friends with both my daughters. I love them to death. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope that y'all like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget to press on that notification bell so you never miss a video from me, Anne Marie. And I want y'all to always remember to stay safe, be aware of your surroundings, stay healthy, drink plenty of water, get those tickers up, stay healthy, because y'all don't want to end up like me in the hospital for a while. Y'all always want to remain healthy and happy. And as always, thank y'all all for y'all love and support. I love y'all very much. And until next time, bye.